It's time to turn up the fun with real fruit gummies. Yes, real fruit gummies. So you may be sitting there saying to yourself, wait a second, Jeff, this is walking the candy aisle. What are these gummies doing here? Well, I'll tell you, my friends, these may look like your average snack pack of gummies that you might see in your kid's lunch for the for school, but these are um, these are close enough to candies that I think they certainly qualify. In fact, they're made by the subsidiary of Dare, or the sub brand of Dare, the Dare Candy Company. In fact, um, in their marketing, they're not positioned as anything other than candy, albeit healthy candy, quote unquote. As you see on the packaging, they are gelatin free. They are also nut free, uh, gluten free, and fat free. So that's not a bad start. But then again, they're gummies, so they don't necessarily have to have any of that stuff. Dare is a Canadian food company. They make I don't know what would people know them for. They are sold in the States, but I think that probably their most popular products, well, in Canada, are probably Breton crackers, the Breton cracker brand, which are pretty darn good crackers. Um, Viva Puff are like some delicious cookies that they make, kind of a marshmallow cookie with some jam in it, coated in chocolate. And Bear Paws. Bear Paws are like little cookies in the shape of bears, or are they in the shape of paws? Oftentimes they're dipped in some kind of a frosting or a chocolate, and those are sold in packs, and those are like 100% crazy popular with kids these days. Um, yeah, like my kids would love to eat bear paws all the time, but we do not send them to school with them because they're not healthy. Um, However, Dare does try to make made better. You know, they try to do a good job with this. These are made with real fruit juice, naturally flavored candies. But that's what they are. They are candies. Do not be confused. Kind of an interesting thing. I mean, look, you can tell the first two ingredients are corn syrup, and sugar, right? Modified potato starch, okay, I guess. And then their actual real fruit juices from concentrate, blackcurrant, pomegranate, elderberry, and blueberry. Then from fruit puree, pear, cranberry, Marion blackberry, and acai. So from those flavors, as we know, pear is a common flavor to make lots of other base to make lots of other flavors. From those flavors, we get the actual gummies that we're going to see in this package: cranberry, black currant, blueberry, pomegranate, acai, and Marion blackberry. It's kind of an interesting one. I can't remember what a Marion blackberry is like, um, but let's get into this and have a look. Sorry. Ah, foiled by the packaging. If I was a child, I would be ruined. All right. So this is a pretty big package. Like if you were gonna send this for with your kids for like a school lunch or something, like that's a lot of gummies. To me, it seems like a lot. I don't know. Okay. Wow. So nice design work on them. They've got some carnauba wax in them as expected to kind of keep their heft, keep their shape. You know. Interesting. Interesting. So, what do I got here? I don't know if I have everything, do I? I got a lot of these guys, that's for sure. A lot of these ones. A couple of these. Well, I think I might have everything. What are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different flavors. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess I have them all. But I certainly have mostly pomegranate, and then I've got 2 of the cranberries. I have 6 pomegranate. You know, sometimes these companies, when they're making these kind of gummies, especially because these are all each individual different flavors, it costs slightly more to produce certain flavors or certain, so they only, or so they do a lot of it. or maybe they just have this kind of patterning more often. I imagine that's just sort of a plate that you can sort of slot in to define what kind of what kind of shape comes out. Anyway, let's get into this. This does not look like a pomegranate, but that's okay. So this is the kind of gummy that you chomp and you do chew through it. Not as quickly as you would with like the 3Ds, say, but it's got a little more bounce to the gumminess than that. But not a lot. I mean, it's a little more than actually, no, it's a little more bouncy than, say, a Swedish fish, but barely. That flavor was really good. That did not taste like pomegranate to me. But how often do I eat pomegranate? I guess maybe I'm really not that familiar with that flavor. Which one's acai? I really don't know what that flavor tastes like. Sorry, guys. I'm not great at all these fruit flavors. When do I eat fruit? I'm too busy eating candy. Let's try the cranberry. I gotta say, cranberry, that looks like a peach to me, right? Or, I don't know. Something in the peach family, a nectarine maybe. Cranberries do not have that line on them, right? It's weird. Why would you design it to look like that? Good. Again, I'm not identifying this. Okay, actually I am. It's got hints of cranberry. I don't immediately identify that though as a cranberry flavor. That's kind of weird that these aren't like jump at you kind of flavors. I mean, they're pretty good. They do taste real. That's kind of a really nice thing about this. They absolutely taste like legit on the level like real fruit. It does. Like that's actually not a bad name for these. And the gumminess I like. It's not a gummy bear level of bounce, which is for my money too much. But still, something about these. I don't know. Again, it's got like an edge to it, like maybe it's these flavor choices. They've all got this like tartness to them, don't they? That was blueberry. Yeah. It only has hints of the flavor. Like it's like almost like an aftertaste of that blueberry flavor. It's very weird. Because I know it's made with real fruit. I get that. Look at this, for over 120 years, our family-owned business. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, whatever. Family-owned Canadian business. Kitchener, Ontario. I gotta say, it reminds me of like, okay, don't take this in a weird way, but like, it reminds me of like a little like alcoholic sort of flavor. Like it's like an alcoholic, like how food flavored with alcohol, doesn't matter what food it is, will always have that slight kind of alcohol taste to it. All of these flavors have like that slight, like a slight sour alcohol flavor to them. It's not actually alcohol. It's not entirely like that. But that's what it makes me think of. That's what it reminds me of. And that's not to say it's bad. Like I said, it feels very on the level. but not what I was expecting. Realfruit gummies come in different flavor SKUs. This is their core SKU. They come in sours. They come in mixed berry, and a bunch of other sort of different. There's some just different consistencies as well to the gumminess. But this is certainly the base level one, and I get why people would like it, but it's not something that I actually think that kids would necessarily like. And to be fair, while you might see this sold in that kids gummy section of your supermarket, most of the marketing on this is actually directed at adults. Like on their website, the marketing copy to go along with this Real Fruit Gummies is like, going to see your favorite band tonight? Why not take Real Fruit Gummies and make it the funnest night ever? Best show of your life. Something like that. Which is a little strange, because you would think that they would have this, that this would be a kids thing, but these flavors as well are not really kid-oriented flavors. Like, no kid's asking for acai berries or Marion blackberries, right? I don't know any who would. Even cranberries are a little out of the realm of standard for kids most of the time. So for what these are, though, they're pretty good. I just don't think that it's entirely for me. I think that's maybe what it comes down to. I think some people really will like this, but I think I'll take a pass on these moving forward. I'm glad I had them, and very interesting. Like, not at all what I was expecting. But these are popular. In Canada, these are very like a pretty well-known brand, the Real Fruit brand. So people certainly are buying them. Anyway, you guys who have tried it, I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. Walking the Candy Aisle is going to rate these a 3 out of 5. I think they're doing what they set out to accomplish. It's just not exactly what I want out of my gummy. Maybe that's all. Maybe that's really where it is. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you'd like to see more reviews, please click the links that you see on the screen now. All right, we'll talk to you guys next time. Have a great day, and so long.